very simple example would be this kind of thing, a little bass line. 1, 5, 1, 5. Okay, so that's the bass part there. Just my thumb playing that on the right hand. Then I'll also add in the thumb to kind of play the rhythm guitar part, usually on beats 2 and 4, like boom, chick, boom, chick, like a bass player and a rhythm guitar player would do. So you got the bass, and then the rhythm guitar. And there's enough right there to just spend hours around the campfire if you wanted to. If you want to go a little bit further than that, you could add in your fingers. And what a great guitarist named Merle Travis, anybody ever heard of the great Merle Travis? He wrote songs like 16 Tons, 9-Pound Hammer, I'm a Pilgrim, Smoke, Smoke, Smoke That Cigarette. Okay, I won't say all of them. But he used to just use his thumb like that and then his index finger. So the index finger would kind of brush the chords at times, but also, most importantly, in a lot of ways, play the melody. So you've got the bass and the rhythm with the thumb. And then you add in the index finger on the right hand for the melody. So that's kind of how Merle Travis played, and that's an example of a finger style or thumb picking or finger picking as they call it, right? Because you're using your fingers to pick. It's actually an approach kind of like the piano on the guitar in a way, because solo piano players played bass lines, chords with one hand most of the time, and chords and melody with the other hand. So there's all 3 or more things happening at once, and that's really what I do on the guitar. So if you didn't know, just in case you're curious, because people ask me, so what kind of music do you play? I say, well, it's a lot of things. It's a finger-style guitar. And they go, okay, what does that mean? So I like to talk a little bit about it, and Fred wanted me to enlighten you a little bit on what finger picking is. So that's just the thumb and the index finger. I also use my middle ring finger and even pinky just because I can. So that gets me a lot of other possibilities there as well. But I'm going to play you a little tune here. This is something I used to do actually when I was first starting playing the guitar, which was when I was about 11, 12 years old. And I used to do this kind of description and tell people what I was doing. And another good example of what you can do with fingerstyle is you can even do kind of a little round by yourself, right? So here's an example of that. Sing along if you like. That kind of thing. So you can see by having your fingers there. Oh, thank you so much. I wasn't quite showing off on that one yet, but this next little thing I will. This is a thing that Chet Atkins used to do. We'll go ahead and give it a shot. It's been years since I did it, but you take 2 different songs completely and play them at the same time. So I'm going to do Yankee Doodle Dandy and Dixie. So the Yankee Doodle Dandy is happening on the lower 3 strings, pretty much played by the thumb. And you guys didn't know this was turning into a lesson, did you? And on the top strings, you play Dixie. So you do them at the same time, and of course you have to now call it Dixie Doodle Dandy. And it's a fun little thing. We'll see if I can remember the bridge here for it. So here's Dixie Doodle Dandy. All right, so that gives you a little bit of an insight of kind of the technique I have. So that's what is special about this type of guitar playing, is the technique that you have with the right hand opens up all kinds of doors. So let me play you a pretty tune here.